So, hey, this is Dawn from Lang Specialty Trailers, and we're going to be doing a podcast interview today with Melissa Thum from Thum Insurance. And Melissa, thank you for being here today. We have been recommending Thum to our customers for about a year and a half now, and they have been absolutely awesome to work with. So thanks again. And Melissa, if you could just tell us a little bit about you and Thum Insurance and what you guys do.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for having me, Don. We are family owned and operated. We've been in business since 1990. Larry and Jill are my parents. They started the business from scratch in January of 1990. So 35 years we've been in business and always been family owned and operated. So we kind of hang our hat on that. So that's wonderful for us. Mm-hmm. And our great team of staff as well. We can't do it without them. We're kind of one big family here. We're essentially located in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and we do business across the country. So we are a little bit different, and we like to form businesses as far as niche business. So we do a lot of Main Street business as well, but we love to find something that's a little bit different and hone in on that. So hence restroom trailers and specialty trailers. We love to do something that's different, that's a little bit different than mainstream.
Yeah, definitely. Restroom trailers are definitely niche. That's for sure. So as a restroom operator, why is it a good idea for me to get insurance? What am I protecting myself against?
You're protecting, especially if you're a new business operator, you're protecting your investment. Things happen all the time. You never know when there's going to be someone that is uninsured, someone that is going to slip and fall in your restroom trailer. You want to protect your bottom line. You just invested a substantial amount of money in your restroom trailer. In your business operations, in a pickup truck that's towing your restroom trailer. So you certainly want to protect that investment, and you never know when things are going to happen. So you want to protect against that. You want to protect against fire, potential fire hazard, potential trees falling on the trailer, slip and falls, people coming in and out, your clients coming in and out. And if you don't have insurance, that's out-of-pocket expense. That can get costly, and there's not a need for that. The insurance coverage is cost-effective, and we can certainly obtain that for you and not have that out-of-pocket expense.
So does this insurance, does it also cover if I'm traveling with the trailer, or is that a part of my automobile insurance?
It does. We write a package policy for you and can. It's not required. We can just write the restroom trailer for you on an inland marine policy. But we can also write the towing vehicle for you. So if you're towing it with a pickup truck, which we recommend over an SUV, but we can insure that towing vehicle as well for you. And then the liability extends to the trailer from the towing vehicle, but not the physical damage. And there's a little misconception there. Right. So you do need to have separate physical damage coverage on the restroom trailer. And we write it on an inland marine policy. It's a broader form policy, covers the equipment on the interior as well. So it gives a little bit more protection for the customer.
Mm-hmm. So this is technically, or this is specialized insurance. Not every company. I can't call some of the big guys that advertise on TV all the day and say, "Hey, I want to insure my restroom trailer." They'll probably not have any idea.
No, and the reason for that is there isn't, those insurance companies just don't specialize in it. Some of them have never heard of a restroom trailer. They think Portage on. And so they're not thinking that it's an actual custom trailer built where it's very, very nice, certainly customized in the interior. They're just not familiar with it. And so our background, certainly in the unique industry that we're in, we're very familiar with them. They just fit right into our cup of tea. So we write a lot of customized units, tractor trailers, motorhomes. And so a customized restroom trailer was nothing different than what we normally do. So we're very happy to do that, but it's not Main Street business.
Right.
And so you do need a customized policy for it.
Awesome. So what type of factors come into play, or what factors impact my premiums?
A couple of things are major factors in the insurance premium. Certainly the driving criteria for you. If you have major speeding violations or anything, just like a motor vehicle report would do. Your state that you're registering and storing the vehicle in, that's a major factor. There also age criteria, value of your trailer. Those are the major factors. A lot of people worry about, a minor stop sign violation. That's not going to affect your insurance premium dramatically. But value of trailer is significant.
So if I have 10 speeding tickets in the last, 2 months, that's going to affect my policy, right?
That's certainly going to affect your policy. We recommend you slow down a little bit. But yes, if you have just one stop sign violation, but yes, 10 speeding tickets or anything where you've certainly done reckless driving or anything like that, yes, that unfortunately influences your insurance a lot, but only for 3 years. That's a good thing.
Okay.
So
Right.
if it was in your 20s where we all had too much fun, then that's
Yeah.
just fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll
That wasn't
forgive you
too
for
long
that.
ago. Yeah. Awesome. So moving forward, I got my insurance with you, and I'm starting to grow my business. What do you recommend that I do? Should I, call you every 6 days? Should I call you once a week? Should this be, like my insurance, once every, once a year? What is growing my business, and how do I approach that with you and adding employees and things like that?
Well, we'd love to hear from you every day. Please don't call us every day. We are certainly very busy as you are growing your business. But if you want to call us every 6 months or once a year, we certainly recommend at least once a year as far as you're growing your business is concerned, because we want to do an annual review.
Mm-hmm.
But if every time you hire an employee, then you need to let us know. Because we want to make sure that if we're doing your driving auto policy, we have to add them as a driver. And if we write your workman's compensation insurance, then we need to make sure we're keeping an annual audit of that policy so we keep your salary updated.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing that we want to make sure is anytime you add a trailer, when you expand your fleet, we're increasing your insurance coverage for your overall package and adding that trailer onto your fleet. So it depends on how quickly you're growing. If you're growing at a rapid pace, you might need to call us once a quarter. But if you're growing at standard pace, you have a couple trailers and you're just adding an employee maybe every quarter, then not a problem. You can contact us, once a quarter or every 6 months.
Okay. So if every time I buy a new trailer, I need to call you.
You
Basically.
need to
Okay.
call us, need to email us,
Mhm.
or fax us. Really, we have a lot of communication, so any way that you want to communicate with us, you can. But the assumption is that, oh, I bought the trailer and I have a policy, it's covered. Misconception there. You do need to let your agent know as soon as you purchase that vehicle. If you purchased it over the weekend or Friday night, no problem. Give us a call on Monday. That's
Okay.
just fine.
Awesome. So as a renter, I get called or I get asked to do a big event, a big corporate event, and the corporate event wants to add themselves to my insurance policy. Have you ever done anything like that there? And I'm kind of just throwing this one out because I just thought of that. Is it a rider? What does that look like?
So a lot of people will do larger events, or they'll do, for instance, they'll do a large wedding or a large corporate event. For instance, if we have one on our property, being an insurance company, we want to make sure that those people have insurance. So they'll ask for a certificate of insurance. Not a problem. We write a additional insured waiver for them, or you, depending on the insurance company, you can do a blanket additional insured. Not a problem. We'll send over a copy of certificate of insurance, and that party, whether it's a day event, a week event, whatever it is, we'll make sure they're added to the insurance policy.
Awesome. And that for an added fee, is it a large fee or is it?
Depending on how we write the policy, it can be included in the policy for the year, or if they think they're only going to do one or two events, we can add it for an additional fee.
Okay.
A lot of times it's $50 or $100. It's a bigger amount, small amount.
Okay. So if I'm just starting my rental business, what do you suggest we do first? Just reach out to you and tell you, hey, I need insurance, and what things do I need to contact you with?
Just some basic information, and absolutely, if you want a number for a budget and business plan, we're happy to do that for you. Contact if you've already know the type of unit that you're purchasing and value. We just need some basic information. We need to know your state, of course, that you're going to be located in, kind of your business size. Is it just going to be you and a significant other that's going to be starting the business, or you're going to have a couple employees? And then number of trailers. You starting with one or you starting with five? And then we can give you an estimate quote.
Awesome. Okay. Well, that's been really awesome. Yeah, this has been great. I think you answered all my questions, and I think that's the most questions, or that are the questions that we get all the time from our customers. What we're going to do is we're going to add Thum Insurance's information in the description. our podcast or interview, and you can reach out to them, and their staff is awesome. Every time I call, they're happy to hear from me, which is great. And I really appreciate everybody watching. And Melissa, thank you very, very much for taking the time.
You're welcome. Absolutely. Yeah, my staff is always available. We're open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and I work additional hours. So if for some reason you need to reach myself, I'm always available via email and cell phone. So we really appreciate it. Thank you so much, everybody.
Yeah, Melissa works 24/7, so that's great. We'll call her anytime. All right. Well, thank you. And
I do. Make sure you turn your emails off from beeping on your cell phone if you're working with me.
Yeah, no worries. All right, everybody. So stay tuned for our next podcast, and we appreciate the time. Thanks, Melissa.
Take care.